that lies ahead.
An educated mind serves not just oneself, but the entire humanity. It is our great honor and privilege to welcome the Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu, Thiru R.N. Ravi, as the chief guest for this momentous occasion. A visionary leader and an extraordinary personality, the Governor has consistently championed progress and development across diverse spheres. So, on behalf of the entire PSN family, we extend our warm and most respectful welcome to you.
As the father of our nation, Mahatma Gandhi wisely said, the nation's culture resides in the hearts and souls of its people. To begin this momentous occasion, let us honor the spirit of our nation and celebrate our rich cultural heritage. I now kindly request everyone present here to stand for the national anthem, followed by Tamil Thai Valtu.
Thank you. Please be seated. As the famous quote reads, a great start leads to a great result. Now I extend a warm welcome to everyone gathered for this occasion. And I invite our esteemed Executive Director, Dr. P. Selvakumar, to deliver the welcome address.
Honorable Governor and respected dignitaries, esteemed guests, dear colleagues and students, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Today marks 25 years of excellence, dedication, and a relentless pursuit of knowledge, and it is an honor to welcome you all to this momentous occasion of inaugurating the Silver Jubilee celebrations of our esteemed institution, situated in the historic
wisely remarked, the roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet. I now invite Dr. K. Ramasubramanian, Professor, Department of Humanities and Social Sciences, Indian Institute of Technology, Bombay, to felicitate.
இங்கு வந்திருக்கும் மாண்புமிகு
கவர்னர் அவர்களுக்கு மற்றும் இங்கு வந்திருக்கும் அனைவருக்கும் என்னுடைய மனமார்ந்த வணக்கங்களை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். So though I am from Tamil Nadu, I would love to speak in Tamil also, but I may just switch to English. It's a great privilege to participate in this function, particularly in the presence of our Honorable Governor. I had an occasion to listen to him a couple of months ago, and when I listened to his talk in Chennai, in the Governor's Bungalow itself, where my father was honored, I was deeply impressed, and I was recollecting a particular kural from Tirunelveli. சொல்லுதல் யார்க்கும் எளியவாம் அறியவாம் சொல்லிய வண்ணம் செயல். So it's easy to say something, but it is not so easy to practice something, and we have a guest of honor amidst us who practices what he is trying to speak, and the speech that he has delivered was really true from his heart, and it was really touching, and all of us were really pleased. This event that has been organized has two significance. One is 25 years have passed since this institution was established, and the other aspect is first National Conference on Indian Knowledge Systems. This 25 years of existence with great pride speaks of the kural which I quoted. So the significance that this founder has placed in taking the institution to higher levels, and that is something which is remarkable. But the other aspect which I wanted to highlight here was they thought that they should honor scholars who have been working on Indian knowledge systems. The term Indian knowledge systems may be somewhat familiar to us, but almost our educational system has made us deprived of what is contained in the Indian corpus. So all of us have blindly embraced the system that has been given to us by those who were ruling for fulfilling their own wishes. They had their own agenda, and fortunately NEP 2020 drew our attention to what has been produced here. And the government is taking serious steps to ensure that this knowledge is transmitted to our younger generation. There is nothing which is so fantastic in living in ignorance. Every country, particularly China, I have visited it several times, and they have ensured that their children take pride in their own science and technology, and that is why that nation has been really fast growing. This step was taken almost 50 years ago. But now we have at least taken with the policy of NEP 2020, and I'm sure in the next couple of days we are going to have this Indian knowledge system imparted to people. And the Tirukural, for instance, contains almost whatever we need, but none of us felt that we should read Tirukural. We thought that we should see our rhymes and only speak in English. It is a great misfortune. I am just going to quote only one verse. Hutancha dattancha tathaiva tishtati. There is a beautiful, many of us know, with this I am going to end my talk. Many of us know the episode of Karna sharing whatever he was born with. தெரியும் இல்லையா எல்லாருக்கும்? மார்பில் பிறந்ததை கட் பண்ணி கொடுக்குறான். அப்போது there is one beautiful verse which is stated, which is what I am going to share with you. This kind of gems is what we need to learn in our life rather than the science and technology, because that is what is going to shape the nation. So he says, Sikshakshayam gacchati kalaparyayat subadhamula nipatanti padapaha jalam jalasthana gatancha shushyati hutancha dattancha tathaiva tishtati. This is what Valluvar has also said, but I may not have time. அவர் என்ன சொல்கிறாருன்னா, நாம் என்னதான் படித்தாலும் அந்த படிப்பு கொஞ்ச நாளைக்கு சோபிக்கும், அப்புறம் வயசாக வயசாக மறந்து போயிடும், நம்ம படித்ததெல்லாம் மறந்துடும். அதனால தான் சிக்ஷா க்ஷயம் கச்சதி கால பர்யாத்து. இப்போ பெரிய பெரிய மரங்கள்லாம் பார்க்குறோம், சுபத்த மூலாக 100 வருஷம் ஆயிருக்கலாம், 200 வருஷம் ஆயிருக்கலாம், ஒரு நாளைக்கு விழுதான் விழும். சுபத்தமூலா நிபதந்தி பாதபாக. பெரிய பெரிய ஏரியெல்லாம் இருக்கலாம், ஒரு நாளைக்கு வத்தி தான் எல்லாம் போக போகிறது. ஆனால் ஹுதஞ்ச தத்தஞ்ச ததைவ திஷ்டதி. ஹுதம் தத்தம், நாம் என்ன கொடுத்தோமோ, நாம் எது நம்ம சாக்ரிஃபைஸாக நம்ம ஆகுதி பண்ணமோ அது காலங்காலமாக இருக்கும், அது என்றைக்கும் இருக்கும். அதை போல தான் இந்த இன்ஸ்டிடியூஷன்லாம், அதை போல தான் நம்மளுடைய படிப்பெல்லாம். இதெல்லாம் நாம் தெரிஞ்சிக்க வேண்டிய ஒரு உண்மையான தத்துவங்கள், பொக்கிஷங்கள். நம்ம எவ்வளவோ நான் வெளிநாடெலாம் போயாச்சு, ஆனால் நம்மள்கிட்ட இருக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு சாந்திங்கிறது இருக்கே, அது இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு புத்தகங்களை படித்தாதான் வருமே தவிர செல்வத்தினால் வரப்போகிறது இல்லை. அதனால் செல்வத்துட்செல்வம் செவிச்செல்வம் அச்செல்வம் செல்வத்துள்ளெல்லாம் தலை அப்படின்னு சொன்னார். இதெல்லாம் நம்ம ஆலோசனை பண்ணி பார்த்தா தான் புரியும். ஆனால் ஆலோசனை பண்ணுறதுக்கும் ஒரு விதமான ட்ரைனிங் வேணும். அதுக்காக தான் இதெல்லாம் நம்ம இன்ட்ரடியூஸ் பண்ணுறோம். இங்கே வாய்ப்பு கொடுத்ததுக்கு நன்றி சொல்லிக்கிறேன். நம்ம 2 பேர் வந்திருக்கிறோம். இதை இந்தியன் நாலேஜ் சிஸ்டம் அப்படின்னு இதை ஒதுக்கி தள்ளின ஒரு விஷயம். இதை இன்றைக்கி ஒரு முன்ன எடுத்து அதில் வேலை பண்ணவாளுக்கு நாம் கௌரவம் பண்ணணும் அப்படிங்கிறதாக இந்த இன்ஸ்டிடியூஷன் எடுத்துட்டு செய்கிறது இருக்கே, இதை நான் மிகவும் பாராட்டி என்னுடைய உரை முடித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். நமஸ்காரம்.
Thank you, sir, for exploring the insights of Indian knowledge system.
As Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. It's now time to honor the brilliant minds who have made remarkable contribution to the field of Indian knowledge system. Now I invite our Honorable Governor, Thiru R.N. Ravi, to preside over the award ceremony and present the accolades to the deserving eminent IKS scientists. Sir, we are deeply privileged to have you with us on this special occasion. Dr. K. Ramasubramanian, a distinguished professor at the Cell for Indian Science and Technology, Department of Humanities and Social Sciences, Indian Institute of Technology, Bombay. Renowned as a historian of Indian sciences in mathematics and astronomy, a Sanskrit scholar, a Vedic teacher, and an Indian philosopher, he is a mentor to many. His profound knowledge, innovative teaching, and multidisciplinary expertise in science, Sanskrit, and spirituality have inspired thousands of students, scholars, and educators to explore India's
Let us give them a big round of applause. Thank you, sir.
Indian artistic works are a treasure trove of timeless creativity, blending intricate craftsmanship with rich cultural heritage. These art forms not only showcase the incredible skills of artisans, but also convey profound stories and meanings passed down through generations. Now, I invite Mr. B. Moni to the stage to receive the award for his talent, creativity, and outstanding artistic contributions.
Thank you, sir. The moment we have all been waiting for has arrived. It's now time to listen to our chief guest, Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu, whose words of wisdom and inspiration we greatly anticipate. Great leaders don't set out to be a leader. They set out to make a difference. I now invite the Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu, Thiru R. N. Ravi, to deliver the Silver Jubilee Address.
Distinguished dignitaries on the dais, Dr. P. Swayambhu, Chairman, PSN Group of Institutions, Thiru P.S. Jagannath, Vice Chairman, Dr. T. Rugmani Swayambhu, Correspondent, Dr. P. Selvakumar, Executive Director, Thiru T. Raghu, Principal, PSN Polytechnic College, Dr. V.R. Daiva Prakash, Governing Body Member, Thiru R. Ramakrishnan, another member of the governing body. Distinguished invitees, faculty members, awardees, staff of this institution, and my dear students. On this landmark occasion of Silver Jubilee of this institution, I extend my warmest greetings and best wishes to all of you. At the outset, I would like to thank and express my sense of appreciation and gratitude to Dr. P. Swayambhu, who had a vision and he planted that seed of that vision 25 years ago, and it has grown into a beautiful tree today. We have several institutions, and in this 25 years, the institution, with a modest beginning, it has reached the status of excellence, recognized by agencies like NAC with A positive. It is indeed a matter of pride for all those associated with these institutions to have achieved this. Friends, Silver Jubilee is a very, very happy occasion. And I am indeed delighted to be part of it. Sharing happiness is always a matter of joy for anyone. But coming to this beautiful, the sacred land of Tirunelveli is like a pilgrimage. This place This Bhumi is a Veera Bhumi. We remember 1806, when our Indian soldiers revolted against the British. Began with Vellore. It was here, and even in Vellore, the soldiers who participated, a large number of them were from Tirunelveli. I remember with deep sense of gratitude, nearly 1,000 of our soldiers who martyred, who gave their life in their attempt to drive the British away. This land, this Punya Bhumi has produced revolutionaries like V.O. Chidambaram Pillai and Vanchinathan, who were mentioned before. Vausi, when in protest against partition of this country, Bharat, in 1905, when the British divided Bengal and separated the Muslim Bengal, there was widespread rejection, uproar all over the country. And here, in this land of Tamil, it was led by revolutionary Vausi. And how he led the movement. He began with Swadesi. It's not just a protest to say that no, it is not acceptable. He took concrete measures. Concrete measure was reject the British goods. Swadesi. He launched the Swadesi movement, which became a nationwide movement. What Chidambaram was doing here was getting reflected all over the country, Bengal to Punjab, Maharashtra, all over. And when he gave the call, we know all about that how. He launched his shipping company, Swadesi Shipping Company, to challenge the British East India Shipping Company. But when he launched the movement, what was the call he gave? What did he call Swadesi? Remember his famous speech at Marina Beach on 17th of March 1907, where he said, Swadesi was a divine call. Divine appears, the God appears in various forms. This is our tradition, this is our Sanatana Dharma, this is our Sanatana Adhyatma. Time to time, divine appears in different forms. And then Vausi said, Swadesi is an incarnation of the divine Lord Vishnu. He made so that he connected with the people. Swadesi got this widespread acceptance by the people because the people could connect with Swadesi. For a common villager who were oppressed and suppressed, it was very difficult. But when Vausi gave the call, Swadesi was the reincarnation avatar of Lord Vishnu. And this is what he took the campaign all around, and there was a massive support from all over. Young Vanchinathan, at a very young, tender age, he could not bear the atrocities of the British, and he took his anger out on the district collector of this place and became a martyr. When he was surrounded, he didn't like to be caught by the British police. He shot himself. Look at the sense of pride. Look at the sense of independence, sense of freedom. This land has produced such great revolutionary. This land has produced Mahakavi Bharati. Oh, great. When you think of him, you get that a spark within. What a life. a young age, tender age, and what all he did. What he did ignited the minds of the youth across the country. This land has produced so many great souls that this is a punya bhumi indeed. And coming over here is indeed like a pilgrimage, and it's a blessing for me. Friends, this institution in 25 years has achieved significantly, and I'm sure it is a time institution will take a stock what all it achieved, learn the lessons and chart the course for the future, because 25 years, though it is a significant length of time, a child becomes a youth, young. A long journey ahead. This institution will have Golden Jubilee, will have Platinum Jubilee, Diamond Jubilee, and many more centenaries. But right now, you are at a very, very crucial moment in the history of our nation. It's a crucial moment because by the time you would be celebrating the Golden Jubilee of your institution in 2050, by our nation would have been celebrating, continuing the celebration of centenary of independence since 2047. We all know that our nation has taken a resolve, taken a pledge. For long we have been ignored, we have been left behind, no more. We don't believe in incremental improvement. It is jump, quantum jump, leapfrog. And that we see in every aspect of our life today. In 1947, when our country became independent, when Bharat became independent, we were the 6th largest economy in the world. Just about 150 years before, when the British colonized, we were the largest economy in the world, largest, followed by China. But during the British period, we declined to 6th. Unfortunately, what happened thereafter? We lost direction and we kept declining. By 2014, we dropped to 11th economy of the world, from 6th to 11th. In less than a decade, we have jumped to the 5th position. This is leapfrog, this is jump. We are the 5th largest economy today in the world and soon poised to be the 3rd largest within a few years. It has to be this pace. We have to move forward with this pace. And that is why the nation has taken a pledge that by the time we complete centenary of our independence, 2047, Bharat must be self-reliant and fully developed country. Now, the next 25 years of journey of this institution, I would urge you to align your future journey with the journey of the nation. Prepare your programs. Prepare yourself that by the time the nation would be celebrating the centenary, this institution would sit and take a call. What did this institution did to make this country self-reliant and fully developed? That will be your satisfaction. And we all know what all is needed. For self-reliance, we know in the world today, driven by technology, and this institution being an institution, a technology institution, you have a greater responsibility. What all technologies are going to come in future? What are the technologies which are transforming the world today? We have to acquire, we have to develop all those technologies. And for that, there has to be a greater thrust on research and innovation. Our Prime Minister Narendra Modi, he always emphasizes on research and innovation, because we cannot keep teaching what others have, knowledge which others have created. We must create knowledge, and knowledge in the field of science and technology also. And so research and innovation has to be priority of this institution. And I am sure, given the pool of human talent that you have, bright talent, bright faculty, bright students doing so well, it needs focus. And when I mean research and innovation, what I mean is creation of intellectual property. I would like this institution to be competitive with the best in the country in terms of creating intellectual property. You know, the intellectual property that you create, every new research, new technology, new innovation in technology, it's the intellectual property. That determines the strength of the country. In the world today, China is leading the world, leading with number of intellectual property. Today, 46% of intellectual property in the world are created in China. Imagine, 46%. 18% by United States of America. Of course, United States of America, qualitatively intellectual properties are much superior, much higher. But the fact is that China contributes 46%. Until a few years back, we were nowhere. We were nowhere. Till 2020, IIT Madras today is leading the country as a one institution with the largest number of intellectual property. Last year in 2024, they have got 400, because everywhere you have engineering. And so your institution must have a close connect with the medical sciences or medical discipline in diagnostic as well as treatment. And IIT Madras is doing it. I would urge you, if you have students have not visited, I would urge you, take the students on a tour to IIT Madras. Let them go and see how students there are inventing technologies to solve the problems in medical science, in agriculture, in various ways, problems of the people. Sanitation, they have come up with. So, our technology that we are going to invent, it should be to solve the problem of the people. For the problems, organize hackathons. Let the people throw the problem. Let our students work on it. And I tell you, trust in the minds of the young students. They will be able to find it. All that we need is to create that spirit, that yes, here is a challenge, and they will challenge and they will take it. Technology must, because a consumption-driven technology, that I get something and next year I have to throw it, I have to get something new. No, that is not sustainable. This is bad for the planet. It is not sustainable at all. So technology has to be sustainable. Now, I am telling all this because this institution has a potential. This institution is not like just run-of-the-mill ordinary institution. This institution has a vision and has a drive. And you have been growing with that vision and drive. So the expectations are higher. Thrust on research and innovation. Thrust on sustainable technology. thrust on technology that solves the people's problem. This way, you will make your great contribution to make our country, to fulfill the nation's resolve to be fully reliant. In many areas, we are way behind. Manufacturing of machines, technology, core technology we are missing. We don't have in many areas. We have to import the machines. Can't it be developed by ourselves? Let us focus on that. Friends, today the world is transforming with the latest technology, advanced latest technology. Be in the field of generative artificial intelligence, be in the field of ultra nanotechnologies, be in the field of synthetic biology, biotechnology, be in the field of advanced robotics. These are all transforming the whole world. And the countries which have these technologies, they will remain the leader of the world. These technologies are creating such a big divide, huge asymmetry between those who have it, those who don't have it. We have missed several revolutions in the past, technological revolutions. We missed industrial revolution because at the time we were colonized. Today, when all these new technologies are unfolding and changing, transforming the world, let us not be left behind. Friends, I am also delighted that this institution is hosting a conference on Indian knowledge system. There are stalwarts. We have heard some of them, one of them talking. I am sure in coming days more they will talk about our Indian knowledge system. I wish as a student I could be sitting and listening to all these talks. But I am sure this conference will be very, very productive. And friends, when we talk about Indian knowledge system, we must realize many of our people have small insight of Edinburgh University led by Professor McConaughey. He wrote a letter to the Board of Control of the East India Company with a request: direct the people, the company officials on the ground in India to discover, collect and translate all the knowledge of the ancient, the language I am using his words, the knowledge of the ancient Hindus. So the task of the company was to discover where is that knowledge, where is this manuscript, where is the material, discover, collect, and then translate, take it away and translate. Because the letter further goes to say, this will not only enrich European science and technology, it will also broaden our thought process. And then the letter concludes by saying that we must, he used the word Hindus, we must know about the celebrated people Hindus from whom Moses received his learning. Moses was 1000 years before Jesus Christ. Moses received his learning, and Greek, their art and religion. By religion he meant philosophy. This was the glory of ancient Bharat. Appreciated by the British. And then they went on, esprit to collect the materials and took it. What I am trying to say is that we must remember and be proud of our heritage. What kind of people we were. We were made to believe during the British time that all our past was dark. It was a design, British design, to continue to perpetuate their rule here. They wanted to kill our sense of selfhood, our sense of identity. We must restore that. We must get it back. That is why Prime Minister says, take pride in our heritage. While we progress, while we develop with a pride in our heritage. And when we say about Indian knowledge system, it is not just about knowledge. It is also the philosophy, the darshan of that knowledge. You know, much of the problem that we have in the world today is because of the vision. The knowledge is for what? They got the nuclear weapon, they got the power of the atom, and then the Hiroshima happened, Nagasaki happened. And today the world is at the precipice of a destruction. Today there is so much of a proliferation of nuclear weapon of mass destruction, that there are so many countries with so much pile of weapons of mass destruction that each one of them can destroy the whole world many times over. This is how knowledge grew in the Western world. When they looked at the environment is for pleasure. Anthropocentric view of life. Humans are created as the chosen of the God, and the rest of the creation is created for the pleasure of the human. And look where we are, environment crisis, climate crisis. We know all over the world, it is only the beginning, my friend, it is only the beginning. The world is facing a doom, a major crisis, and is not far off. And today, the people, those who are working in advanced artificial intelligence, they are competing to try to say that humans are machines, intelligent machines, and they can produce far smarter and far more intelligent machines than humans. And believe me, technically they will prove it also. The computing powers at cheap price, which is available today, the growing knowledge of the human biology, about the human brain. They are trying to replicate the neocortex, the cortex and neocortex, which is in our brain, which does the advanced thinking and calculations. They are trying to replicate the brain on silicon chips, creating the neural network. And ultra nanotechnology, engineering, designing those things, engineering at the nano level. They are trying to make it happen. They say that nano is not enough. They are going to the pico. You know what nano is? Nano is 10 to the power minus 9. But now the pico is 10 to the power minus 12. They are moving towards that. You will have invisible robots floating around with a capacity to intermolecular, subatomic manipulation. This is a very, very challenging world. Bharat and Bharat alone can save it. Because Bharat and Bharat alone has a philosophy, a darshan, integral vision of life and creation. That we are not the Lord and Master of the creation, we are a part of it. We are as much part of it as plants and animals. Integral vision of life, integral vision of creation. And we all owe it to the divine. That is why in the ancient villages, ancient academic institutions, it all used to have a temple. And I am happy to see that this institution has a temple. Temple used to be the center of gravity. Whatever we learn, whatever we earn, must be grateful to the divine. With that sense, with that humility, which knowledge gives, our students, they learn, we know that, we say vidya dadati vinayam. The knowledge gives us humility, not arrogance that we find in the Western system. So when we talk about Indian knowledge system, it is not only the knowledge, but the vision, Indian Bharatiya vision, Bharatiya drishti towards jnana. When we look at the body, medical science looks at a body. we don't look at the body. The modern artificial intelligence people are trying to say that consciousness they are going to create. Consciousness is not awareness. When we know about the humans, we know that body is only a part of it. When we talk about Panchakosha and how beautifully Adi Sankaracharya has put it in Vivek Chudamani, Anna Kosha, Prana Kosha, Manomaya Kosha, Vijnana Kosha, Ananda Kosha, and it is beyond that. The science today is struggling at this Vijnana Kosha, or that is where they are perhaps. And they believe that they have found it. But the problem is, unless we reach that stage of technology, unless we have that technology, we will not be able to moderate and influence the world, because merely saying that technology use should be ethical, nobody is going to listen to you. When atomic power was unleashed, there were not many great souls in the world who talked about ethical use of technology. They didn't listen. They continued, weapons of mass destruction continued proliferating. Bharat must be strong enough technologically to tell the world, and then the world will listen. Even the world is listening today. Till 10 years back, nobody listened to us. Today, nobody can afford ignoring us. This is the power of New Bharat, emerging New Bharat. So this New Bharat, which we are moving towards 2047, we must have the advanced technologies. Latest advanced technology, be it artificial intelligence, be it nano engineering, ultra nano engineering, pico engineering, synthetic biology, all these areas, we must be at the top. Only then, with our vision to Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, Yaduvure Yavarum Kelir, with that vision, we hold the world. This is the capacity only Bharat can do it. So Bharat, when the disaster is staring at the world, the savior is Bharat and Bharat alone. But to be the savior, you must have that technology also. We must have the technology, and we have the vision. In any case, we have the vision. There is no doubt about it. The vision has been reflected. During the COVID, the whole world suffered with COVID. And those countries which made the COVID vaccine, they started making money out of it. When Bharat got the vaccine, even before we could saturate our people with vaccination, we shared the vaccine with the rest of the world. This is Bharat. This is Bharat Drishti, Bharat Darshan, Bharat Chitta. When Bharat took over last year as a presidency of G20, a whole large European continent was left out. Bharat brought in, because Bharat believes that the whole world is a family. One earth, one family, one future. This vision, to be effective on the ground, we must have the technology. And here comes the role of institute, the PSN group of institute. I'm sure you will make your institution proud, you will make the country proud. The whole country will be proud of you. For the course of your future 25-year journey. And God willing, many of you young people, of course, you will be at the helm of affairs, but many others, those who will be witnessing it, they will feel with pride that look, we participated in the Silver Jubilee with a mission, with a dream, and now at the Golden Jubilee we are fulfilling the dream. I'm sure you are capable of it, you will do it. Thank you very much, friends. Thank you very much. Jai Bharat.
First of all, thank you, sir, for inspiring us with your gracious presence. Your thoughtful insights into the historical background of Tirunelveli is really an inspiration. We will concentrate more on innovations and patents as per your words, sir. Your encouragement will remain etched in our memories. Thank you once again, sir.
It's now time to express our sincere thanks to all those who have made this celebration possible. Now I invite Dr. V.R. Deva Prakash, Governing Body Member of PSN College of Engineering and Technology, for words of thanks.
அனைவருக்கும் அன்பான வணக்கங்கள். On behalf of PSN College of Engineering and Technology, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to each and everyone who has contributed to making this opening session of Silver Jubilee celebrations truly a memorable occasion. First and foremost, I express my deepest thanks to the Honorable Governor for gracing this special occasion with your esteemed presence. Your inspiring words, really very inspiring, and it is really thought-provoking. You added to immense value to our celebration, and we will undoubtedly guide us we will strive for greater heights. I express my sincere gratitude to your chairman. I know him and I was with him very close at the age of 4 or 5. We are traveling together for at least almost 60 years. I know his determination right from his young age, and his determination, hard work. He is a very hard working right from the school days, I know. So with his hard work, his thoughts has blossomed into a great institution, and it is now standing at a milestone of 25 years. I appreciate him. I also express sincere thanks on one and all of you assembled here, especially for the students, for producing such a great institution to help you all to achieve great in the life. Our sincere gratitude to our esteemed correspondent, Vice Chairman, and your constant support, innovative ideas and hands-on involvement has been pivotal in the growth and progress of this institution. Our special thanks to our beloved Executive Director. I have been observing closely for nearly 1 month. His meticulous planning, his tireless efforts and sincere hard work is behind the success of this institution, and not only the institution but also this function and the functions coming throughout this year. I express my heartiest thanks to our beloved Executive Director. We extend our heartfelt appreciation to the principals who have contributed significantly to the PSN College of Engineering and Technology over the years. We extend our heartfelt appreciation to our dedicated faculty members and enthusiastic students. Thank you for being the heart and soul of this institution. Your passion, teamwork, and commitment have been instrumental in the success of this grand celebration. We extend our heartfelt appreciation to the esteemed Panchayat members. Thank you for encouraging by your presence. Your support strengthens our connection with the community and motivates us to continue making meaningful contributions to the society. We are also grateful to the principals of the affiliated institutions, your presence and continued collaboration. Your partnership has been key to our shared success. Our sincere thanks to our non-teaching staff, the plumbers, electricians, housekeeping staff, and support personnel whose tireless efforts ensure the smooth functioning of the institution. Not only that, the efforts has been in each and every part of this function also. I thank you for all this also. To the press, I thank you all for being supporting, and you are going to take this message across the globe to make it a more inspirational event. Also, I thank the officials, police personnel, and other government staff, electricity board, etc., for making all arrangements successful with all cooperation and coordination. I thank one and all of the officials. To conclude this inaugural session of Silver Jubilee celebration, let us carry forward the inspiration and momentum from today, continuing to strive for even greater heights. Thank you one and all. Bharat Mata Ki Jai.
Thank you, sir, for those gracious words of gratitude. I kindly request everyone to stand for national anthem.
अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विदाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलति तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जाहे दव सुबासिस माहे गाहे दब जय गादा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विदाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Thank you all. Please keep standing.
Thank you all. We can now disperse.